Okay, so Craig Beckett. This guy is such a fucking loser, dude. So he tweets at us, right? And he's like,
you liked
tweets
him.
at you. Honestly, no. And I'll tell you why. This is why I didn't like him. Every fucking morning, he tweets the most unfunny porn memes. Like every morning, like memes about porn.
What?
It's gotten no, dead ass. Like he'll do this thing like every morning where he'll just tweet like porn memes where like the joke is that it's like a sexual like screenshot or position, but then it'll have like a non-sexual caption or something like that. They're just so unfunny and cringe, and I was just like, fuck you, you're gay. But I didn't say that, but that's just what I was thinking, right? So this guy
the punchline is it's porn.
Yeah, basically. It's like, wow, you're so funny, dude. You're
now laugh.
So he tweets at Oreo, right? And he's like, Dear Oreo. First of all, you know he's a spurg because he says Oreo and then he spells it like the cookie, you know? Like it's like, and he's also throwing like the passive-aggressive womanly emojis in there. And just, it's just terrible. Anyway, he said, I would tag you, but you have me blocked. I would tag you, but you have me blocked, Nick.
It's been a day.
Literally. It's been coming up a month since this comment.
It's been a month.
Dude, this guy is such a fucking bitch. He's been thinking about this for a fucking month. But what has he been thinking about? I know you looked into it behind the scenes, and my video has been out for over a week. Going to say anything yet? So he throws a screenshot where you're talking about the Mama Max allegations. That whole situation where Mama Max's ex-girlfriend came out and accused him of being a shitty boyfriend, but also of like dating underage girls. And apparently this allegation ended up not being true.
But you're giving all this backstory. That's hardly even what this tweet is about.
Whoa, I'm giving the backstory to explain what you're talking about.
But
your
the point
tweet
is,
is
he didn't
literally
even give the backstory. I just made a joke.
So you made a joke because you were looking into the situation. You looked up the ex-girlfriend's account on Instagram and you saw Tipster, fucking Cruster over here, was fucking following her.
And he confirmed that he was following her even before the allegations were made because he had met her on Discord.
Yeah. So you're just making a joke. You're like, I'm looking into this stuff and, you know, well, Tipster's following him. And then you say, about the actual allegations, I'm gonna wait for Max to respond in some way. All this shit is spoken word and amplifying voices right now. I can't be bothered. So you basically give the take, you're like, look, I can't be bothered. It's just allegations. I guess wait and see. That's basically what you said, right?
I'm saying it's all spoken word, so implying there's nothing here. Like there's nothing tangible. Like when I say amplifying voices, that's like I'm not doing the believe all women thing. If anything, this is at worst neutral and at best pro Max.
Yeah, exactly. So Craig Beckett, the fucking loser spurg, he did a video on this entire situation, apparently, right? Also, you can tell he sucks because he has a fucking card. Only women use these. Literally I've only known women that use these fucking like card. All right, anyway. I mean,
look at his profile picture. It's the gayest thing I've ever seen.
He's so cringy. Look at him. He's just such a fucking lol cow.
Dude, he did that with Max in his thumbnail, but his head is way larger. Look, it's just like it's
Wait a minute, hold on.
It's just so different. Like his hair is matching the forehead. He didn't make Max's head big enough.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
He tried to line the eyes up, and Max is just like
he looks Down syndrome. All right, anyway. So he made an hour-long video. Oh, sorry. Before we watch this, let's just watch the intro.
Warning. Warning. Seek immediate shelter. Level 4 Sulcular warheads detected. Seek immediate shelter. Warning. Level 4 salt detected.
Level 4 salt detect. What are you saying?
You got what you wanted, Craig. We're watching your shitty video.
This is not a drill. Repeat. Cancerous salt incoming. Seek immediate cover.
Why is he on the beach?
Warning.
Is it the desert or the beach?
I don't know.
Is that water?
So if you spend more than 15 minutes on my channel, you will very quickly learn that—
Wait a minute, hold on. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see?
Look how small the Patreon's names are, and look how big the shit list is.
Shit list 2022. Stardust. Why?
Fucking Salvo Pancakes is about to call and be like, I don't know why Augie's in here making fun of this guy. It seems like he knows what's going on. He's going after that. Yeah.
Jeez, man. This is already so spurgy.
Spend more than 15 minutes on my channel, you will very quickly
Oh,
learn
that
that this
bald
isn't exactly
spot.
my first time.
I like how he starts the video walking into the microphone, so the first like 5 seconds of audio sounds like dog shit, you know? Really
It's always the
there.
best thing to do in an hour-long video.
Yeah.
So here it goes. I cannot support the idea of hashtag believe all victims. Because yeah,
Wow.
If King.
Wow. Stunning over here.
so I do believe that we should listen to all victims, but humans seem to have this awfully bad tendency of lying.
Fucking blowing my mind over here, dude.
At least
dude.
throughout these allegations
Guys, people lie a lot, and I think that that's wrong, mates.
that can ruin people's lives without so much as providing a single shred of evidence. You want to take a guess on how this one's been going down so far? No.
See, he's running by the narrative, by the way, that everybody was shitting on Max until his video came out. And by the way, if you guys don't know, his hour-long video is covering the allegations, debunking them, and interviewing Max and going over them with
Yeah,
Max.
just to be clear, we need to do some backstory here. Okay, so these allegations that were levied against Mama Max, you're probably hearing some of them for the first time right now. And that's because this didn't get picked up by anybody. The story is completely dead on arrival.
Right.
None of these people convinced anyone. There are very few people online calling Mama Max a rapist, pedophile, child abuser. So when you're saying you're correcting the record, you're not actually correcting the record. The record is corrected because it's never been tarnished. This is the debunking. This is an hour and 18 minutes debunking allegations we all already agree are false, or at the very least, there's not enough evidence to even I don't know. Look into it. So, like, this is like absolutely unhinged. It makes no sense.
And to be
when he's
fair-
calling me out, I agree with him. We both have reached the same point that I don't see enough sufficient evidence to critique this person. So why there's drama in the first place is entirely because of him.
And to be fair, by the way, I'm sure his video did a decent job, all right? If Max liked it and was like extremely grateful for him for making this video, it's probably safe to assume he did an all right job, a decent job, one might say. But the problem is he's such a fucking for literally no reason. So he
Yeah,
starts
and the
like
part that he
tagging.
didn't know.
Wait,
like,
what?
he had no idea what had happened. So, like, he calls me out saying, I didn't follow through that, and he implies I did something behind the scenes. You know what I did behind the scenes?
What'd you do
Well,
behind the scenes, Nick?
Max reached out to me after seeing that tweet. I had a conversation with him. I asked him a few questions. I started off by saying, like, listen, I'm not even going to ask you about the cheating allegations. I'm not going to even ask you about, like, the bad boy. I don't give a flying fuck about that. It doesn't impact my life at all. So I didn't ask about those things. I asked about, like, the heavier stuff that was being accused. And that's not to say any of those are credible. I just didn't ask about them when I was in the call. He gave me the answers I was looking for. Nobody else provided any evidence contrary or whatever. And then I gave him some advice on how to proceed forward with it. I guess I had offered to delete the tweet and he told me to keep it up. I thought I deleted it, but I guess I didn't. And that was it. Like, I never thought about it again because it never came up again. Nobody ever talked about it again. I just
Right.
assumed if, like, the allegation isn't building steam and if people aren't talking about it, there's absolutely no reason for me to start introducing it to new people.
Yeah, I mean, that makes total sense, right? And like, he's sitting here and he's saying stuff like, you know, this is basically why he's mad at me and Nick base. Well, he starts off being mad at Nick, but obviously I jumped in there and then we had a back and forth, which we'll go over in a second. But he starts tweeting out at Nick randomly. And by the way, his video came out 10 days ago. It's not like he just dropped this. This is like a week and a half old. So he tags Nick and he's like, gonna say anything yet? Implying that you have some moral responsibility to correct your already correct stance on the situation.
And
Like,
look at the bottom. And my video's been out for a week. I don't watch you, Sped.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think I do in my spare time?
It's been
Your
coming up to a
11K
month
video?
since this comment. I know you looked into it behind the scenes, and my video's been out for over a week. It's like, dude, you're not fucking important. Stop.
I watch Augie's videos and I like him.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't watch commentary videos. Dude, I watch Cosmonaut Variety Hour. I don't watch your shit, dude.
It's just this level of like pretension that's like, oh, I'm sure you've seen my video. No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Not at all.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No. So you write back and you're like, this is why I hate you and have you blocked, schizophrenic Craig Beckett. I have no idea what you want me to say anything about. I haven't seen your video. I already talked to Max and it seemed like a nothing burger, so I didn't cover it. You're posting a screenshot of a deleted Tipster Chases E-Girls meme, lol.
That
right?
being said, like, when I'm writing that, I didn't know if he was even pro or against Max. Like, he never explicitly states if he's pro or against
He
Max.
just
at
expects
any
you to
point.
already know. He's like, I'm sure you know my stance on this. No, I don't. I don't know your stance on this.
kept saying to him, I'm like, dude, can you just explain it to me? Like, he puts that smiley face. Look for my response to his smiley face tweet.
I'm so confused. What is the own supposed to be here? You have my attention. Explain the issue. He then says, instead of addressing the point, you said you would when more evidence came to light. You immediately went for the put down. I thought it was rather a simple thing to grasp. So then you're like, what evidence came out? Where can you document me ignoring it? What side of the drama are you even on? So then he responds with this Google link. How can you document things that don't exist? I'm on the side of getting the truth out. So you're gonna notice, by the way, that this guy is a total fucking clout whore. Initially, I was against calling him that, but this guy propositions himself as, I'm just interested in getting the truth out. But then, well, when his video doesn't get enough attention, shame random people who haven't talked about his video. I don't care about your video, dude. I'm just gonna be flat out honest, right? And then he goes after me and Nick, and he's like, oh, I thought you were the guys who were all about, you know, setting the truth about false allegations. It's like, dude, we don't cover every fucking story, especially stories that already have reached a conclusion. If some random person tomorrow accuses fucking Keemstar of sexting them when they were 12, and they have no fucking evidence of it at all, they're just saying random shit, I'm not gonna go on my channel next day and be like, guys, we have serious breaking allegations about Keemstar, and we need to set the record straight.
Let's break down the Augie allegations. There's screenshots going around about an 11-year-old.
Dude. Okay, now I have to fucking explain that before, because now my... Bruh. So the other day, all right, somebody made fucking random allegations about me, like some 12-year-old girl that's apparently well known in the community. I have no fucking clue who this person is, right? So they manufactured DMs where I'm saying, hi, lol, I think you're cute. Wait, you're 11. Please don't think I'm weird. Lol. and they tried to pass this off as evidence of me grooming 11-year-olds, right?
Wait, can you hear that, Augie? In the distance. I hear Craig Beckett. I hear Craig Beckett saying that, I actually don't believe all women. I'm not sure this 12-year-old is telling the truth.
It's like, dude, these are not serious allegations that are worth giving a fuck about, all right? Just like the Mama Mac stuff. If nobody cared, and if you already debunked them, and if Nick has already debunked them privately, then what the fuck are we supposed to do? This just looks like a clout chase. He's like, my video didn't get enough attention, so now I'm gonna artificially just randomly throw shit at people to get attention onto my video. It's like, dude, you're not about getting the fucking truth out. Don't proposition yourself as somebody that gives a fuck about facts or helping people that have been falsely accused. You want views, okay? And before, I was uncomfortable saying that about you, but now it's fucking obvious. It's as clear as fucking day. You want views, okay? So stop pretending like you're this moral arbiter looking for, oh, I just want justice in the community. No, you don't. You want fucking views.
Dude, I wrote
and
Max
you're fucking
today,
annoying, too.
I was wondering if Max shared his opinion, if I had pissed him off or something in private. So I reached out, and he was out of town. He had no idea what the fuck was happening. He has no problem with me, so I don't know why Craig's losing his mind. If Mama Max doesn't even care how I covered it or didn't, I guess I don't know. Check out this tweet I just sent you. It's really good.
Yeah, he's getting angry at you, by the way, for Mama Max.
On Mama Max's behalf, and Max doesn't even care.
Max doesn't even give a shit. Boogie posting his boxing fight. Imagine Boogie commits to this and gets healthier than Diorio. Meanwhile, he's a complete total fat ass. We got a fat person alert. Fat person. You're fucking fat, dude.
You gotta be kidding me, bro. This guy's
really?
a fucking lol cow.
Why is he randomly thinking about you, too? You know what I mean? Why is he just randomly oh, I wonder if Diorio is gonna get skinny soon. It's like, dude, you're such a fucking spurg. Why are you thinking about this right now?
Dude, we got a fat on fat crime here, dude.
Literally. So I jumped in here and I fucking started shitting on him a little bit. Where was it? I said, LMAO, why are you spurging? Craig then responds, he said he'd address it, but didn't. Decided that asking about it equals being schizophrenic. What? Can I not laugh at him doing what I predicted him to do? He's sitting here like a fucking Machiavellian mastermind. I knew that he would respond like this, and now I'm laughing at him. It's like, dude, you're such a fucking loser. What are you saying? So I responded, I'm like,
you're not laughing now, as Sargon said.
Literally. So I wrote him and I'm just like, what do you want him to do? Pat your ass and tell you good job? And then he responds, he's like, not at all. Positive reinforcement is cringe. But found it amusing that he didn't follow through with it, even so much as saying, yeah, the allegations are bullshit, when if I recall, he has done so in the past. So now he's just talking like a
I'm the
spurky...
arbiter of pedophile allegations. Literally, I'm Alex. I cover all of them.
Well, he's sitting here
Can you name one
talking
I've
like-
missed?
He's sitting here talking like a fucking spurgy small commentator who's like, you're being hypocritical, Nick, because in the past you've denounced false allegations, yet you won't re-denounce these allegations you've already denounced anyway.
Pretty hypocritical considering your stance on rape.
Yeah, this guy sucks so much. I fucking hate grandstand cocksuckers like this guy. So then I responded, I'm like, why would he follow through with something he didn't even cover? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sure if you ask him what his opinion is, like a normal person, he'll either tell you what he thinks or tell you that he doesn't know anything at all. Forcing people to give a take on something is cringe. So he's just sitting here fucking
Kneel on him.
spurging
Connor
out.
even fucking destroyed him too.
Yeah, Connor jumped in here or something. Losers waste your time for your attention, then say literally nothing. Try talking to your parents for attention or get some friends or something at Craig Beckett. So true. So I started going after him. I started dropping fucking N-bombs and shit, fucking owning him.
Because this is actually kind of fucked. I know we're joking. This is kind of fucked. Like, he's like grifting off of Max's rape allegation or something. Like, and Max doesn't even care. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is the positive to continue to talk about it like a debunked quote unquote allegation, one that has no evidence backing it? What, you try to introduce it to as many people as possible?
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Do you think Max wants to be the topic of conversation and talk about alleged rape every single day? Like, I don't know, dude. It just seems like something someone would want to walk away from and not deal with all the time. Not make a public drama about something nobody's contesting.
Literally nobody was talking about this until you just randomly just started fucking just getting bored on Twitter and just shooting a shot at people, seeing, you know, what attention you could pull. I mean, I have to stress that enough. Like, these people don't give a fuck about victims or helping people from cancel culture. It's a grift. It's the easiest way to make yourself look like a moral hero to everybody. All right, and also say that you did something.
Gets excited about his prospects of profit margins.
Yeah.
When somebody gets accused of rape or sexual assault, like he's just a piece of shit.
Don't fall for the act here. Oh, I'm just interested in the truth. How come you're no? If you're interested in the truth, you wouldn't be going after people that are already on your side, dipshit. Anyway,
like, I mean, we both had a situation where we wanted to look into the allegations. I wanted to know like if they were real, found out they weren't, and then waited and nothing ever happened. I handled entirely privately, made no money on the situation, and nobody would have even known I was involved. Then Craig Beckett makes a very public interview, cries when it only gets 10K views, begs us to cover it more, and provide, like, what am I going to get from your interview, Craig Beckett, that I didn't get when I talked to the man myself?
Exactly.
Like, what a fucking loser.
So he got mad, right? Because there was one tweet in here I think that I made. I wanted to go over it because he made a really fucking stupid point. I want to shit on him again. So he writes at Nick, he's like, so if the story blew up, then we can talk about it and make multi-part documentaries on it. If I wanted to get on the clout teat, I'm sure I could have found a more popular topic to drag out. And hell, people asked me about it, so some people are talking about it. I quoted him, I was like, if it blew up, then we can talk about it. Unironically, yes. That's how allegations work. If there's an allegation that comes out and nobody believes that shit, why give it validity? You know, why give it attention? Why respond to it as if it's something that is worth addressing if it's not? So I said, likewise, if it were to become a major story, if this Mama Max story were to become a huge YouTube headline, fucking Critical and Mood Horror covering it, everybody's giving their hot take on it, then there becomes utility in covering that story and talking about it and making sure that the public opinion, the public narrative on the story is the correct one. But if it's not a fucking big story, who gives a fuck? It's actually like good practice. It's ethical practice to not cover stories like this that nobody is giving legitimacy to in the first place, right?
Yeah, like I went to Max and I gave him the advice to not respond because no one was talking about it.
Exactly.
Like I'm completely morally consistent from the day that I made that tweet to now. I didn't think Max should respond to it, and if I didn't think that he should respond to it, I obviously don't think that I should respond to it. Unless these girls come out with like tons of screenshots, and then it gets to be a little wishy-washy as then people start to go, oh, okay, and the tweets go viral. I mean, when I saw that thread or whatever, it had like 64 retweets and like 80 likes at most or something back then. It wasn't even like a story. I don't even know. It's so just like retarded.
He wrote and he said, fine by me, because if we need stories to be popular or need to wait to see the public opinion, even after it's been talked about and just left hanging out there, I don't want to be a part of you guys either. Yeah, this is when I told him to like fuck off basically and was like, yeah, you're not fucking cool, dude. Like, you actually suck. He tweets again, the womanly tweeting, fine, I don't want to be a part of y'all either. And it's like, dude.
What?
Way to miss the fucking point.
Okay, like, dude, he looks like retarded internet unwind. He wasn't like our friend. What is he talking about?
I don't want to be a part of y'all either. Okay, I don't care. I wrote back, I said, be a part of you guys. Why make it sound like a cult? Did you want to be the guy holding the black light looking for cum? If it's so surprising to you that no one cares about a story that was already resolved and settled, you have an even smaller IQ than I previously thought. So I fucking just owned him, just shat on him there. And then I decide, after he keeps tweeting for like an hour after I let it go, right? He keeps tweeting for like a fucking hour straight. And so eventually I'm just like, actually, you know what? I'm curious. Why does he just come on stream and we talk about it, right? So I said, wanna talk about this on my stream in like 20 minutes? He responds, why? Neither of us are going to change our stances on this topic. That's clear for everyone. So it's just going to be even more of a scream fest. And I guess I'll take a page out of Nick's book and say that I can't be bothered.
Dude, is there anybody here who's gonna argue with me about that take anymore? Like, this is the one time I reply to one of these people, and he's this retarded. Like, he's not gonna walk this back. He's not gonna apologize to me for taking it too far. He's just gonna sit here and pout like a little crybaby. Well, what did I gain for this? Oh, you get to talk about it and laugh about it on stream. I mean, that's really it.
Dude, this guy literally fucking sucks. I mean, we really need new haters, dude, because
it's so uncharitable.
Our current batch is just, they're either stupid, they have no idea what they're saying, they do know what they're saying, they're being intentionally dishonest. It's just, they're just so fucking dumb.
Whenever I botch something this hard, I apologize. Like, I don't understand like how people could be like this disingenuous. It's like really shitty. I don't know. Are you gonna put up his monologue as to why he won't appear on a conversation?
So after he fucking denied going on my stream multiple times, by the way, I think I asked him if he wanted to go on Doc's stream instead, you know, and have Doc moderate and get all the super chats, you know, because he was like, I'm not gonna feed your content farm. I'm like, okay, do it on Doc.
This guy called us out begging us to watch a video, and then he's telling us that he's not going to give us the clout of his 7K fucking channel.
And he kept saying stuff when he was arguing, when he was like trying to like fight with me. He was like, oh, I'm just going by your logic of not giving it attention. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm going by your logic. Oh, so let's talk. And he was like, no. And I'm like, okay, so you're a bitch. So I tweeted at him. I literally tweeted at him and I said, you are literally the biggest pussy on the fucking planet. Get your fat ass on my stream or shut the fuck up. Guy makes like 30 tweets clout chasing some story and victim blaming me. That's right. You were victim blaming me. Refuses to go on stream. It's a story as old as time. So, fuck Craig Beckett. That guy sucks. Again, I asked him like 3 times to talk, and he just refused to do it, right? But then, after an hour, again, another hour passes, he decides to put out a fucking suicide note, all right? Jesus Christ. Dude, look at this shit right here. All right,
dude, he acts like a fucking depressed girl on Facebook writing her last post.
Dog.
It's like actually the cringiest thing I ever read. Holy shit.
Cue the you ran chant. So he's already coping. Let's hear what he has to say. Allow me to explain why I don't go onto live shows to debate. First, as I've said multiple times at this point, these things aren't debates. They are slogging matches to see who the audience wants to cheer for. They are nothing but blood for the blood gods.
Can I just say that, like, that just got significantly more cringier now that it was in, like, a Facebook
slagging match. Blood for the blood gods.
I never want to say that again. He's talking like, I guess people do on stream when they're, like, running a promo, but he's like, blood for the blood gods, pushes glasses forward.
He's like the nerd emoji that I always spam or something. I mean, have you actually watched his I've watched some of his videos before, and he does talk like a Spurg in them.
I don't know, dude. The more I read this, the more I think it should be a suicide note.
Second, you have to snap on a dime and have every answer for every minuscule point the aggressor wants to make. And if you can't, you lose. I've admitted very openly, I suck at debates. It's not a skill I have, nor want. So he's just coping, literally admitting to me that his talent, his ability to conduct himself on stream is minuscule compared to my great talent. So I mean,
this guy just basically went live and he's like, yeah, dude, my penis is really small, so I can't get in these conversations with you.
It's like, dude, I didn't even ask for you to humiliate yourself like this, but if you wanted to do it, I mean, I'm glad glad you did, all right? Jesus Christ. I've never once been challenged by somebody before, asked them to a debate, have them run 3 times, and then put out a fucking letter admitting that they suck cock at debate. And probably, actually, but at debate at least, right? It's like, dude, nobody asked for this. You didn't have to make this statement. You didn't have to write this and humiliate yourself, but you did. So thank you, but it's like, Jesus, dude. Holy shit, have some self-respect for yourself. Come on, man.
Oh, this is getting to the best part.
Words, however, you can take time to make sure it's as best laid out. You can take the time to read it and show it over. Same with scripted videos. Everything I say, I mean to say. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let a twat twist the narrative or words in a live setting while he has his fans giving him the good ego suck. So he's coping saying that my audience is gonna jerk me off, and that... What does that matter? Even if they were, okay? Who cares? We're talking about a conversation. My fans
He's not even winning on Twitter.
Yeah, nobody likes you, dude. Nobody fucking likes you.
I'm not good in a live setting. You're not really good in a prepared one either. Like, what are you talking about? Your take is retarded. Nobody agrees with you.
Literally. And lastly, I'm not going to call in on a phone. Discord is AIDS through the app. And again, lastly, I'm not... Wait, he fucked up the format. He's too retarded to write.
Why is the spacing differently on that line?
Are these like multiple images that he like clipped together poorly?
Why is the spacing different on the line, Augie? What is that even?
All right, let me try that again. And lastly, I'm not going to call in on a phone. Discord is AIDS through the app, and again, I can't be fucked with the ball ache. The ball ache. Nice one.
This is the best part.
I will pass on the regards to the terminally ill mother you want to mock when I see her next.
You mocked his terminally ill mother?
How could I have done that? Dude, I'm a fucking prick. I'm an asshole. I can't believe I did that, except I fucking didn't. Okay, what he's talking about here. I made a generic Mother's Day joke yesterday, right? Happy Mother's Day to all the 30-year-old schizos that watch me. Oh, wait. The joke is mocking the multiple 30-year-old women that watch me and are, like, insane, right? Like, that's the joke. Craig Beckett is so retarded. He literally thought I was making apparently his mom is, like, terminally ill. And he thought that I was making a fucking joke about his mom. But that doesn't make any sense, because the joke is, like, Happy Mother's Day to all the moms that watch me. I don't think his mom fucking watches me, so that wouldn't make any sense. But he literally thought I made a fucking joke about his terminally ill mom. I didn't know your I don't know who the fuck you are, let alone your mother, let alone the fact that she's terminally ill. What are you even saying, dude? You're so retarded.
Tommy
You're
C.
genuinely
Roots.
so
Honestly,
fucking retarded, dude.
Fuck you and fuck your mother. I'm going back to my Tommy C. Roots for that one, dude. Fuck you.
Yeah, this guy just sucks so much, dude. But you want to know the worst part?
Oh, no. Oh,
the
no.
worst thing about this whole story is it exposed me to the fact that he makes fucking music.
No!
Commentary bad guy.
Dude, he's literally male Twiz Fizz. Like,
Literally. Nobody asked for this video, by the way.
No one.
Check marks protected by who knows what's been about to get exposed, creeping into the chats of those kids, boy.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Dude, this is like the Mr. Girl anthem.
Mano, abusing all of those under you, scamming
Abusing all of those under you.
them for a buckle to asking them to buy all your news online.
What?
So typical. So you're the scum guy to fuck the kids.
What
the? What?
What's this screen cap with his face in that caption?
Like to fuck the kids?
What the fuck is that?
Why would you say that, dude? And zoom in on your face.
This guy uploaded a video with his face in the frame that says "like to fuck the kids" guy captioned right on it.
And then
like,
he wrote
what
the caption and he was
fuck?
like, oh, banger, dude.
To fuck the kids guy, abuse your mental health guy, takes away so bad guy. I'm the rage type, might dissolve your facts type, make your fan base mad type, might click your DMs type, but I'm the bad.
This is so gay.
Okay.
What?
What the fuck?
Keep in mind, this is the guy who made the post about me needing to lose weight.
Nice.
I hate it when you get so free, when you cry in a third degree, I'll be your sad downfall.
That was disgusting. Everything about that verse was gross.
If I'm 27 years old and I'm fucking like making videos for 600 people, just demeaning myself like this and making myself look
views,
like this.
dude. It's got 600 clicks. When did this come out? December.
I give you my personal
5 months
blessing
ago?
to assassinate me.
Jesus, dude. This is
Mummies want you in
What?
prison. They don't care you're a musician. Stop milking situations. You
Oh, really? Stop milking situations? Good one.
are so fucking cringe. So
Oh, yeah? I agree.
you're the scum guy. Like to fuck the kids guy. Abuse your mental health guy. Takes away so bad guy. I'm the rage type. Might dissolve your facts type. Make your fan base mad type. Might click your DMs type. But I'm the bad guy.
Who fucking watched this?
Do we recognize any names? I think we should ban them from our community if we find a single person who's being paid.
So, yeah,
Dude, it's just like these people talk like hella shit all the time, and I never respond. I just went out of my way. Dude, I honestly
The
think
one
after
time
we watched that,
respond. It's just terrible.
I think like honestly, he just never expected me to see that. I think he just wanted to like rip me because I mean that's like a popular thing to do now. Is just shit on me for no reason. So I think he just tried to take a shot, and he never expected me to respond to it. Because I mean,
Yeah.
the logic doesn't even add up there. There's a reason why he's stopped defending himself on Twitter entirely. It doesn't make any sense.
Bruh.
Like he's trying to paint me as if I'm like a false accuser when I'm literally on Max's side.
I don't know why he has all this energy against you. If there's somebody who's like, I can't believe y'all still let Max get away with that shit after he abused his girlfriend. I can see him getting mad at somebody like that and being like,
Yeah.
hey, fuckface, like, you want to respond to the fact that, you know, there's new information that clears Max, like, instead of slandering him, but you weren't doing anything close to that. Not in the slightest. Nothing at all. And he starts freaking out at you and starts like waging some moral crusade against you. It's like, fuck that guy. That guy doesn't.
And it's the implication that he knows I spoke to Max in private too. Now he doesn't know what was said, but he's like, I know you looked it up there or whatever in private or something. So like, you could have just like asked Max what I said or I don't know. Again, like I had to reach out to this guy and he was out of town and we're cool obviously, but I don't know. If Max was mad at me, I absolutely would have apologized and told him like this is just how I handle things. Like I'm sorry if that didn't go the way you wanted, but it's not his take. He doesn't care. So why does Craig Beckett care? Because Craig Beckett doesn't like me. It's the only reason, and he wants us to get on stream and shill his video, which I guess you know what, you got it, guys in the chat. If you want to go subscribe to Craig Beckett after this beautiful performance, you might as well. I think he needs the charity right now.
I'm curious. Put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna sub to Craig Beckett. Put a 2 if you're not.
He's got 1,000 subs for every year over 20, so he's not really doing too hot right now. I think he needs a few more. Not really, actually. I think I'm embarrassed that I think I've retweeted his Def Noodles video in the past. Oh my god. Twos.
Holy shit!
There's your shout out, you fucking pussy.
Have fun with that. UK YouTuber Craig Beckett has deleted his Twitter and YouTube channel after his wife corroborated that he received nudes from a minor. This crime carries a maximum I love how autistic we go with the detail here. The crime carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison in the UK. His wife also deleted her Twitter after realizing her mistake. Jesus Christ. So Craig Beckett, you know, he's a YouTuber, commentary YouTuber. He fucked with me and Nick. We fucked with them back, and boy, could he not handle it. Let me tell you something, all right? It's something about these people that will just tweet like fucking schizos on Twitter like 20 times a fucking day. But then as soon as they get just a little bit of fucking pushback, just vacant for months. Just months on end of just like, they'll come here and there. Craig Beckett for the last 2 months will like go on Twitter and he'll drop like a fucking mysterious, ominous tweet where he'll sit there and tweet like a fucking 15-year-old fucking high school girl being like, well, he'll tweet like the girls that he wants, you know, has fucking sex with. Or whatever, allegedly, you know, sex with, let me just be clear here. But he'll go on Twitter, he'll just tweet all this fucking stupid shit where he'll just be like, I love being vindicated. I love when the truth prevails. It's always a burden in being right and nobody realizes it until months later. he'll tweet this like vague, ominous shit that nobody knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So he's been doing that shit for a fucking month, acting like he got vindicated because Mama Max cleared his name or some shit. Again, it's a fucking pending story. The Mama Max story is nowhere near from done, all right? A shit ton of allegations have yet to surface. Max has yet to respond to these, as far as we know now, unreleased allegations. It's just a whole big shit show, but Craig stuck himself into the middle of the story thinking he could get a bunch of subs off of it, and he demanded respect from it. He really overstepped his boundaries as soon as he was demanding that people respect him for his work that nobody realistically gave a shit about other than probably Max, right? Because he directly benefited off of it. So his wife went on Twitter and was spurging out because like basically a 17-year-old girl came out and dropped 400 screenshots of just her DMs to Craig Beckett. And the reason why she only dropped her DMs and not, you couldn't see Craig's version of the correspondence, was because Craig deleted his Twitter days ago. Was he tipped off? Did he sense that this was gonna happen? Why did he delete his Twitter days before he got exposed? It doesn't make any sense. And also, why would he not reactivate his Twitter to show his side of things? Well, it's probably because the few DMs that have been archived and pulled up thanks to Tipster, who, by the way, holy shit, Tipster has been ass fucking this guy all day for the last like 2 days on Twitter. Tipster found a way to find hidden DMs from somebody that's deleted their account. He found a way to pull up an archive of someone's leaked of someone's like DMs after they deleted them. I have no fucking idea how he did that, but he's in Tipster is like Tipster stock is like fucking skyrocketing right now. He is just going in raw because he hates this guy. And you guys are gonna see why he hates him in a second. It's a very, in my opinion, it's justified. Like, I don't think Tipster's just bullying this guy for no reason. No, it's justified for sure. Again, Craig is the type of guy, he'll fuck with everybody. He'll try to mess with everybody, and then they'll mess with him back, and he'll just completely fold and doesn't know how to respond. He's like retarded. Anyway, so we got the fucking child pornography laws, United Kingdom or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Here's his wife, okay? This is who people are claiming is his wife. I don't know if she's actually his wife or not, but I don't really care. It's his fucking wife for all I give a shit. She says, yes, that is what I'm saying. She is not considered a child, so stop saying she is. She is 17 years old, not a child. Yes, he received them that she willingly gave without pressuring her. So she's admitting that Craig received the pictures, which was a claim that was up in dispute up until she opened her mouth. So she's fucking over Craig, and I don't even think she realizes what she's doing here, because her whole claim is, oh, it's a 17-year-old girl and it's legal in England, who cares, or whatever. Again, I'm not in the business of calling Craig a fucking pedo over this shit. I don't think this necessarily means he wants to rape children or some fucking ridiculous shit like that. It's weird though. Let's just be honest here. It's a little bit more than weird. 10-year age gap, 27 years old. And when you look at like what he says in the DMs, which we'll get into here in a second, it wasn't just that he was DMing the girl. He was like, oh, you're a little fucking slut. You're a little fucking schoolgirl who's gonna ride on my big fucking strong cock. Like the nature of the DMs is something where it's just like, okay, this is drifting into fucking, you know, creepy territory where he's acknowledging the age difference. He's acknowledging that he's bigger, stronger. He's acknowledging that she's smaller and weaker and okay, I'll stop, but you know what I mean? It was a little bit out there. It was a little bit like, Jesus, all right, you're just a wild man here, you know? So yeah, anyway, so Craig Beckett's partner confirms it. We got multiple people sharing the screenshots. Obviously, she deleted her Twitter when everybody was, you know, shit-talking her and saying, holy shit, why are you admitting to this? If you have Craig's best interest in mind, why would you talk about this shit? Let's get into the DMs here, all right? Who the fuck would sex with Craig Beckett? Well, this woman, I guess, and also a 17-year-old girl. So make of that what you will. The ironic thing is, Craig kinda low-key looks like Vosh. Maybe that's a stretch, maybe I'm reaching, but it's like, he kinda looks like, yeah, okay, anyway, all right. Craig Beckett is fucked. So we have here some hidden transcripts of the DMs here. Yeah, it's nice though. Sexy little schoolgirl Emmy riding deep stick on Sir in his chair. Which this DM doesn't even make any sense. What? He's like jerking. He's like, oh yeah, sexy little schoolgirl. Referencing a 17-year-old girl, like a schoolgirl. She's in high school, Craig. You're a 27-year-old man. Schoolgirl? It's not like she's talking to a college girl. She's in high school, buddy. Like, what are you, why would you So he's jerking off to this girl, and while he's jerking off to her, he's thinking about her being a sexy little schoolgirl, 17-year-old little girl. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. It's fucking, it's just like, again, people are gonna say that I'm adding context or I'm fucking them over and making it weird. No, I think it's weird. Like, no meme. I'm not just fucking I'm not amping this up for like comedic effect. I actually genuinely think this is fucking weird. And I think most of Chad thinks it's probably weird too. Again, 10-year age gap. It's like, Jesus Christ. And also, apparently, the whole time he was doing this, he was cheating on his wife, which he claims she didn't know about. He was cheating on his wife. He claims she didn't know about it. But once it got exposed 2 days ago and he told her, she, I guess, was fine with it. So his wife's a cuck, I guess, according to him. Another embarrassing thing to admit that is a total detail that nobody needed to know about. Like, my favorite thing about these stories is always when they let more information leak about themselves than necessary. Because now, not only does everybody think he's a creep, but now cheating is involved and, you know, the wife is fine with it. Maybe they're in a fucking poly relationship. I don't know. It's degenerate to me. I don't know. Just wrap myself around her, keep her impossibly close. And then I guess this is the girl. I keep forgetting I'm 5'7". Giant bear hugs. Yeah. And then he says right here, nice little girl tucked away nicely, waiting for extra comfort. So it's just like, why, dude? Fucking why? But of course it has to get worse. We got to get into, you know, sex toys and stuff like this, right? Right? Why wouldn't we? Ha ha ha. More like Splenda. You're acting like a sugar daddy, lol. Well, if you're willing to let me know where to post it, I could always buy you a little present for being such a good girl. They have them, but I've not seen them in the store. So in case you're retarded, they're talking about a sex toy here. This is from the girl herself. So you know how I said that Craig said he would send me a sex toy? Well, here is the message. I am planning on rearranging the drive so that it will be in months. I am trying to get January done, even the full smut. So he was gonna buy this girl like a fucking sex toy and send it to her in the mail, which is just holy shit. I mean, it's not, none of this is surprising. Obviously, I mean, we knew this is degenerate from the start. It's not like this is like a big shock, like, he was gonna send her a sex toy. Holy shit. It's like, we knew this was gonna be fucking wild from the start, all right? But this is even worse. So this is Craig Beckett's wife attacking the 17-year-old girl in the DMs. Jesus. So this is Craig Beckett's wife. So, what the actual fuck? Can I just ask why you're lying about it all? Because we both know he didn't groom you. I will not stop asking why you're trying to destroy a man's career, simply because he said no to you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Said no to you? What? Huh? Do you realize how childish that is? Wait a minute. No shit, it's childish. It's almost like you're talking to a child, right? Like, this is the thing, and I noticed she had done this before. Before she deleted her fucking account, she kept saying stuff about how the girl was acting childish and vindictive and was just hell-bent on destruction and acting immature. And it's like, yeah, no shit, obviously. It's like, yeah, isn't that a red flag? Like, you're talking about this girl and you're claiming that, oh, she wasn't a child, she was an adult, 17. Adult in England, it's legal in England, she's not a child. She's not a child. We literally saw the wife say that she's not a child, but now she's saying that she's acting childish, right? It's like, okay, well, yeah, I wonder fucking why. It's not rocket science here, Jesus. So she continues. Can I just ask why you're lying about it all? Because we both know he didn't groom you. I will not stop trying to ask why you're trying to destroy a man's career, simply because he said no to you. Do you realize how childish that is? So you're gonna explain anything to me? Be an adult. I can't do this fucking voice. Be an adult about it, even if you want the world to think you're a child. Are you going to be childish about it all? Now, keep in mind, this is DM, what, 6 now? So it's just spamming the child, not child's DMs. Just fucking going off. Obviously didn't get a response, and the woman would later delete her account, which is just fucking insane. Now here's Craig Beckett admitting the minor was a willing participant. Matt Pitts says, I'm not joking. I have no idea who this girl is. She's got DMs from you that are one-sided because you deleted your Twitter. I haven't seen anything sexual yet in these DMs, so this is like when the story is first breaking. I'm confused at the moment. Do you have any idea who this person is? Craig says, this is quite shocking, to be honest, given that she was quite the willing participant. If you're looking for an official response, you're going to need to give me some time to collect my thoughts and consider my response. So that's Craig there. This is Craig from his fucking Discord server. You always know shit's degenerate when they're responding. This is like some flamenco shit right here, right? You know, where they go into Discord to address it. Why aren't you on Twitter? Why are you here? In cringe. That's a locked Locked room, by the way. Got to love waking up to a shit tsunami. I'm still considering how I'm wanting to respond to this, but yes, I got saucy with someone over the age of consent in our shared country. Someone who in the messages you can clearly see hinted and flirted with the idea out there initially, and only became an issue when I decided to pack up my Twitter for personal reasons. It's probably because your tweets got like 2 likes. Like, it's not a big deal to delete your Twitter when nobody was fucking reading it, but now it is because you have to respond to this fucking shit. People want to know what the deal is here. If you have an issue with the age gap, I can't say much, and I'll understand if you want to walk. So somebody says, just to be clear, you were with your girlfriend when this happened, or were you single? I was with my girlfriend, yes. So then they say, does she know? If so, what is her stance on it? If I'm praying too much, tell me to fuck off. I'm just trying to figure out how to process this. So then he says, there's no point in hiding it. No, she wasn't fully aware of it until now, but we've talked about it. Sorry, we've talked about it, talking about it. So I don't know what the fuck that means. So I guess, given that she's so quick to defend him, I guess she's fine with it. Whatever. I don't really give a shit if she's fine with it or if she's not. It just makes her more pathetic if that's the case. But yeah. Fucking wild shit here. Now, do you guys remember who the people were that Mama Max credited when he made that, video going over the allegations of 3 of his ex-girlfriends? He credited Angry Slug, he credited Craig Beckett, and somebody else. I forget who. I actually forget who. I don't know. I think it was somebody I don't even know. Well, obviously he removed Angry Slug's credit because Angry Slug is a fucking loser who's like literally brain dead. Like, people are like, you can't associate with Angry Slug, he's a doxer. It's like, he's retarded. That's the bigger issue here. Fucking Angry Slug like has like fucking concrete in his brain. How is this a guy you were going to help you cover fucking life ruining allegations? That doesn't make any sense. So he removed Angry Slug's credit. Now he's removed Craig Beckett's credit. Which is just, obviously, I mean, no, everyone could have seen this coming here, Shout out to Slug, Craig Beckett, some other dude named Cringy, and now there's just nobody credited because everybody that helped Max sucks. That's the story here. And then, of course, Craig Beckett deleted his fucking YouTube channel. It's one thing to delete your Twitter, but his fucking channel? So he's just fucking quitting. He's done. He's like, it's over. My life is fucking over. It's just demolished now. I don't know if it's that bad of a situation, but apparently fucking he does. It just shows you, this guy's fucking deranged. He talks a bunch of shit to fucking everybody. People respond with an equal amount of pressure, and then he just fucking folds and quits. And he's making this fucking moral case about how Tipster was unfaithful to his wife. Like, we would make jokes about that shit, right? Craig actually, believed it. Like, Craig was like, holy shit. Apparently, Craig was in the DMs with AP, the schizo whore. Now, Tipster and AP are apparently cool now. I still think AP sucks, all right? Apparently, this is the lore here. Craig Beckett jumped into AP's DMs the night that Tipster debated, I believe it was Muda's girlfriend on my stream. And so Craig was in AP's DMs, probably looking to fucking sext or whatever, but also he had another ulterior motive. He was like, you need to drop all of your fucking dirt on Tipster and expose him for being unfaithful to his fucking wife. Now, I want you guys to think about that for a second, all right? Craig Beckett cared for some fucking reason that Tipster was being unfaithful to his wife while he was literally being unfaithful to his wife to a fucking kid. What? These people fucking suck, dude. Everybody in this community blows. Literally everybody in this community blows. They suck. None of these people mean anything that they say. None of these people mean jack shit. I fucking hate everybody in this community. Holy shit, they suck. Your husband, Craig Beckett, chatted with my friend and convinced her I was a creep. Takes one to know one, I guess, who was trying to be unfaithful to my wife with her when that was nowhere near true, and you defended him. Now we find out he was unfaithful to you with a 17-year-old girl. Checkmate, bitch! Dude, Tipster, from the top fucking ropes, destroys this random fucking UK woman. Hey, bitch! Your fucking husband, boyfriend, whatever, he cheated on you with a kid! Holy shit. Holy fuck. Dude, that has to be one of the most savage fucking comebacks I've seen in a long time. And it's from Tipster. He fucking crushed her. Holy fuck. And you can see some of the DMs right here. So this is Craig talking to AP. Now, Tipster and AP are cool or whatever. I still think AP sucks. He's a totally capable of her own decision. She leaked Tipster's DMs to fuck him over or whatever, but that's just my opinion, whatever. Anyway, this is Craig to AP back in May, so like 3-4 months ago. I hear they had a fun time on RFC about you last night. I think you should consider dropping the nuke. I'll be 100% with you at this point. I don't see you coming out clean on this. So if I were you, I'd make sure everyone is dirty. So if for some reason you feel bad that fucking Craig is just getting his fucking like whole asshole exposed for the whole timeline to point and laugh at, this is a guy that wanted all of Tipster's dirt just dropped on the fucking stream or whatever, which is fine if he wants that to happen. Everybody loves a little bit of chaos, whatever. Sure, Craig, you want all of Tipster's dirty laundry just out there for the whole timeline to laugh at? Sure, Craig, sure, man. But ain't it funny, bitch, that 3 months later, not only is the same level of dirt leaked against you in an infinitely more embarrassing way, it's actually a lot worse. What, Tipster had a few cringy DMs with a fucking e-girl on Twitter. Sure, we laughed. It was funny. Even Tipster laughed. You talked to a 17-year-old girl and actually cheated on your wife while you claim to care about it with other people. First of all, if you care about another man you don't even know cheating on their wife, you're weird. I'm sorry, but you are, all right? It's one thing if you're friends with somebody and you get you know that they're cheating on their wife and you feel weird about that because you're friends with somebody and you know they're doing something wrong. This is somebody on the fucking internet, dog. Who cares? Who gives a shit? I don't even give a fuck that Craig cheated on his wife. It's just the irony of it all. Craig literally sat here and said, I had to make sure everyone in this situation is dirty. Ask and you shall receive, motherfucker, because the same exact shit happens to you only 3 months later. I mean, this is just beautiful irony right here. Holy fuck did he get his just desserts. And I mean, it just goes on. Me making flirty jokes that my wife was fully aware of with my legal-aged female friend. Holy shit! Legal-aged? Dude, Tipster, I don't think people appreciated enough when Tipster made these tweets yesterday how savage these are. Holy fuck. With, by the way, my legal-aged female friend as opposed to your child that you talk to. But anyway, it goes on. So you think that's creepy and cheating, but him legitimately flirting, sexting, and getting explicit images that he did a cum tribute on, by the way, all right? He printed these images out of this girl, fucking nutted on them. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy sucks. Oh, that should just be laughed off. It's just a joke. It's just a joke, mate. Fucking hypocrite. Oh yeah, this is his announcement post. So he goes again on Discord, not on Twitter, on Discord, because God knows if he opened up his fucking Twitter account, we don't even want it. If we opened up his Twitter account, we would see Craig's penis. So maybe it's a good thing he didn't. So Craig's sitting here on his fucking Discord server, ready to make the State of the Craig Beckett Union address. What does the Craig Beckett Nation have to say for himself? How is he going to talk about this shit? Well, he pulls a very familiar card here, a very cowardly card. A real talk for anyone who actually cares to look in here. The truth is that I really wanted to get away. Not just from the commentary scene, but overall. There was a lot of personal shit going on, and this really just cemented that for me, and I want no more of this absolute bullshit. Patreon members have been suspended. Is it really a big deal to close your Patreon when nobody was paying for that shit? But okay. 2 customers at the Craig Beckett Patreon. They're not gonna get their Craig Beckett stickers anymore, I guess. Fuck. So the Patreon's gone. The server, I've handed over to your good boy Flippy. Shit's fucking gay, man. I appreciate that you all had an open mind to see the types of shit that these do to get people they don't like out of the way. Because let's be honest, if my name was Zaptai or Mr. fucking Girl, it would be all okay and laughed off. Well, I want to focus on the important things, which I have very quickly. So there's a couple things to unpack here. One, the guy that wanted to ruin Tipster's life, legitimately. Ruin Tipster's marriage, establish some sort of fake claim that Tipster was cheating on his wife. Again, it wasn't jokes for this guy. He actually believed it because he's retarded, but whatever. Doesn't matter that he's retarded. He still actually was interested in maliciously fucking over Tipster's life. But now he's crying when the same people do, well, actually not even the same people. Now he's crying when the same things happen to him, and the people that he maliciously went after are celebrating it and enjoying it. No shit, Craig. So then he does the coward's man move. Bring up Zapt. Oh, if I was Zaptai, lol. I don't think Zaptai had a conversation with a girl that was 10 years younger than him. And say what you will about Mr. Girl. Here's the funny thing about Craig Beckett and Mr. Girl, chat. You wanna hear this funny story about Craig Beckett and Mr. Girl? Out of the two people, Craig Beckett and Mr. Girl, only one of them had sexual conversations with the minor. Fucking sad. It's actually fucking sad. That's genuinely a sentence that I can say. This guy sucks cock. Like, he's horrible. Horrible person. Got everything he fucking deserved. And yeah, I mean, nobody should feel bad for him. But you know what you should feel bad about? This fucking song that he made. I had to be the one to archive this shit, alright? This shit is fucking ass. There's a few lyrics in here that kind of stick out a little bit more. Let's see if you guys can point them out. I'd archive it. Oh. Criminal. Like the news that you jerked off to? I mean, he did want to have sex with her, right? What are in those DMs, Craig? Open up your fucking account. Yeah, leak your DMs. You are the bad guy. You're a fucking horrible person. Ugh. This is disgusting. The fact that he made this shit, this is why he should have deleted his channel. This sucks.
I hate it when you get so free, when you cry in a Google Doc. I will give you the third degree. I'll be your sad downfall. There's no you in prison. They don't care. You're a musician. Stop milking situations.
This sucks, man. I don't even have commentary for this shit. It's just ass. It's just straight up ass. Aww.
But I'm the bad guy. Okay.
You think he played this for the girl? Like, do you think he showed her like an early version of this shit? I do hate the chat. Oh. All of these supporters should be ashamed of themselves right here. This is just horrible. But you know what? I had to play the song there because he deleted his channel. Who's gonna have the archive? Who's gonna have the archive there, right, chat?